will fly. I will fly away, away, away.
Alright, so Batman has arrived for the finale. Got the right hat on. That episode was interesting. It was good, but in a way underwhelming, because there was not enough Batman, which wasn't the worst thing, to be fair, because this show is not Batman focused. It was focused around Gotham before Batman. It was focused around the villains, around Jim Gordon and other characters. So I understand why it's more them than Batman, but I still want to see more Batman. He is my favourite fictional character after all, so I would want to see more of him anyway, because I'm a bit biased towards Batman, but still, I wanted to see more of him. I felt we should have seen more of him. But it was a good episode, but it was too short. 44 minutes is not enough to do it justice. I think it should have been at least an hour long. They should have extended it, I think. They could have done it as well, and they didn't. But yeah, it is what it is. For what it was good. I like all the, basically this is for like the introduction of the beginning of all the chaos with Batman and stuff, and all the villains, etc. So this is about introducing it, and it was ending at the same time, obviously, but it kind of sets a marker. Is it a marker? It sort of sets the things in place for anyone that wants to do a Batman show. Like if they decide to eventually do a Batman TV show, they can just put it after this. Different actors if they want, they can just put it after Gotham in the same timeline, years later maybe, a proper Batman show. And I think they really set that up really well if they want to do it. But as far as I know, it's cancelled. But I would like to think that one day DC can go back to the series. I'd like to think so. This is obviously a Fox-made show, and Disney now owns Fox, so I feel like the Disney deal was part of the reason. It would be a bit weird, isn't it, Disney having control over a Batman show, but that might be why. I don't know. Maybe it's other reasons. I have no idea. But still, this episode, it was good. It just should have been more. Not just of Batman, but in general, it should have been more. But it was a nice ending. It wasn't like a bad ending. It was a nice ending, and I thought they ended it pretty well. So yeah, I saw Endgame today, just before, and then I came back, watched Gotham. A lot of things ending this year, aren't there? Arrow, the TV show's ending last season in the fall. John Wick 3, I assume that's an ending. There's other endings. There's Game of Thrones is ending. I forgot about that one. There's a few other things as well that are ending this year. It's pretty crazy. Like 2019, the year of endings. What's 2020 going to be? But yeah, let's talk about this episode then. So when Gotham needs me, I will return, is what Bruce says. I assume that's a letter to Selena. I think they've mentioned it as well. I assume that's it. By the way, this episode, it went really fast, which probably isn't a bad thing, but it felt too quick at times. But it was good pace. It was well paced, to be fair. It always kept you interested. I just wanted more from it. Like, I was watching it and I was like, "Oh, this is getting good." And then I checked over my mouse. I was like, 32 minutes already. That is ridiculous. Like, we've only gotten started on this. But yeah, that's just how it was. Anyway, you get the 10-year time jump, and Bruce is coming back officially. Jim's got a moustache, and then he shaves it off. We get that for like 2 scenes. Then he gets shaved. I mean, come on. They teased the moustache. They said they're gonna do it, and then we get it. Then he shaves it off. Okay, well, it doesn't anger me or anything, but come on, just give him it's one episode. Barbara has red hair, by the way. That's not like a big plot point, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Kind of looks similar to Batwoman, actually, when you think about it. So I'm not trying to say she's Batwoman, but I'm trying to say, like, it kind of seems like it with the red hair. Penguin is announced to get out of Blackgate prison. Meanwhile, Riddler and Joker are in Arkham. Joker's pretending to be brain dead. He's brain dead, but he's not actually brain dead, basically. And the Riddler stabs Joker, and he doesn't flinch, doesn't scream, feels no pain. So that's pretty mental, considering he's only pretending to be brain dead. So maybe he doesn't feel anything. That's probably it. And then you see Harley. You don't see Harley, but from the colours you can see it's Harley who helps Jeremiah, I think, get out or something. No, he doesn't get out yet, but he does. She does help him. She does help him. And then someone else breaks Nigma out, and basically the plan was for Nigma to use C4 to blow up Wayne Tower, and the whole time Nigma thought it was Penguin's plan, and Jim thought that as well, but it was Jeremiah's plan the whole time. So I mean, I kind of saw that coming, to be fair, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that, how Penguin was never involved in this stuff. It was Jeremiah the whole time, and even Nigma fell for it, who was actually doing the C4 stuff. You also get the intro to Catwoman. I thought that was pretty cool, and then at the end you get the Catwoman, well, Selena and Bruce conversation. I thought that was a nice scene, one of the nicer scenes of the episode. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the actress, by the way. I think they picked a good actress to play her. And it just seems like the same character, but just older, obviously. It doesn't seem like too much has changed, which I really like. I think they picked the perfect actor for that. Or actress, I should say. I apologize. Harvey is attacked by someone, and he's attacked by someone with a gun, and he's told to call someone who I'm pretty sure turns out to be Jeremiah. It is Jeremiah. We found out that later in the episode. But the guy who attacked Harvey, he shoots himself, because that's just what Jeremiah tells him. And Harvey covers and says that he killed the guy who shot himself. I guess Jeremiah threatened someone close to him, or whatever. Something happened. It might be because he threatened Barbara Keene. Not Barbara Keene, sorry, Barbara Lee. Barbara Lee's the daughter. Maybe that's why. I don't know what he said to Harvey. I want to know like exactly what he said. Did they mention it? I don't think they did. I'm not talking about this in order, to be fair. I probably should, but never mind. Let's just get carried away. Jim encounters Batman for the first time, and in that scene, that was cool. That was like I really enjoyed that scene. It wasn't like insane or anything. It wasn't like that crazy. But I think it was pretty cool. Like, that was their first encounter. I think that was cool. And he saved them as well. Batman saved them from the inevitable C4 on the bodies. So then you get Bruce's appearance, which he doesn't turn up, actually. But Selena and Barbara, they stop Nigma, who's with the C4. Selena talks to Alfred as well just before that. Nigma finds out it wasn't Penguin's plan. ETC, I said that already. Jim finds out it's Jeremiah's plan, and Batman. They don't show Batman, but when Batman attacked Penguin's car and attacked Penguin and Riddler, that was awesome. Even though they didn't even show Batman, they just showed the cape and shadows. It was still awesome how he caught them, and he probably scared them as well. And I think that was a really awesome scene. And then you get the reveal. It's not a reveal really. I mean, you would know anyway. But Lucius and Alfred. How do I forget Alfred? Alfred and Lucius know what Bruce is actually doing and knows he's Batman. Just the two people that know. Obviously they would know. So I thought that was a good conversation to like set that up as well. But yeah, you see Riddler and Penguin hanging by a thread, literally, after Bruce dealt with them. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, and then the Joker and Harley find Barbara and Little Barbara. I'm gonna call it. They're both Barbara Gordon. Well, they're not Barbara Gordon. One is Barbara Lee. Barbara Keene, Barbara Lee. Right? Let's just go there. Right? Joker and Harley find them, and Joker shoots both Barbara Keene and Harley Quinn, and he takes Barbara Lee. Joker takes Barbara Lee and basically tends to send a message that Jim has to go to Ace Chemicals, and Jim goes there and she's hanging by a thread over the chemicals, over the pit that Jeremiah fell into, or a similar pit anyway, which is pretty crazy. And he drops her in, but Jim saves her just in time. Jim gets the rope just in time. Then Joker stabs him, so I assume he's going to keep stabbing him until he couldn't hold on. That's probably what he's going to do. But then Batman comes in and saves the day. Again, you don't see Batman himself. You see him. You see the back. You see the mask. You see the cowl. You see the cape. You see it. You see sections of him, but you don't fully see Batman until the last scene, which is a bit annoying. But I still think, even though they didn't show him that much, in those two scenes when he attacked Riddler and Penguin to when he saved Jim and Barbara Lee, those two scenes were still like really cool to me. I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see more of that, whether they showed Batman or not. I wanted to see more of those scenes. Like, one of the things I love about Batman movies and TV shows is that criminals get so worried about him, because he always like comes in, is so scary, like you don't know where he's coming from, what he's gonna do, and criminals are just like, they're just afraid, they're puzzled, and I think it's like really cool how he like plays on that. I should explain it better, but I just like Batman hunting down criminals while they're just so scared of him, and he just batters them. I just think that's really cool. I just think it's really cool in general. So yeah, Jeremiah knows that Bruce is Batman, I'm pretty sure, so that's another thing. But yeah, as far as I know, Jim doesn't know. So yeah, he could work it out though, to be fair. And yeah, there's a couple more things to talk about really. Penguin was talking to Riddler. They escape from getting arrested, and Penguin is like, we're going to show him that this is our city. It wasn't the exact quotes, but that's the main part of the quote. We're going to show him that this is our city. And then they see, well, Riddler agrees with him, and then they see Batman jump. Like, they look up, and Batman's jumping building to building, and Penguin's like, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, says Riddler. I thought that was funny. That was a funny scene. I was like, we're gonna get him! And then you see him, and you're like, okay, you know what, maybe tomorrow. Maybe we don't need this right now. I just think that's pretty cool. And also at the end, you get the Batman suit getting revealed. And yeah, you never see Bruce like as Bruce. You just see him as Batman. You get the full review. Full review. This is a review. Full reveal of Batman. And I gotta say, it looks more like cosplay than actual official Batman show. You know, I feel like I've seen better cosplay. That's all I'm saying. The suit looked weird from the front. From the back, it looked awesome. It looked awesome from the back. The cowl, the cape, that looked awesome. The front, not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. It's just a design on the torso mainly. That was the issue. Looked a bit like, I saw someone on Twitter say orange slices. I kind of agree a little bit. When I saw it, I couldn't unsee it after that. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst suit, but really could have been better, man. Really could have been better. The Bat logo was pretty cool though. It was pretty big, but it was pretty cool. So yeah, good episode. Should have been longer. That's my review of this, basically. To give it a rating, 7.5. 7.5. I kind of like, I like it. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. But I really hope that one day they can pick this up again and have a proper Batman show, because Batman is a low budget character. That's not a bad thing, but you don't need a high budget to do a great Batman movie. You really don't. He's grounded. He doesn't have powers. He can't fly. Yes, he can glide. I get that. But the point is, you don't need that much money to do Batman. Apart from the Batmobile, actually. I think the Batmobile might take a bit of money. I didn't think about that, actually. Batman himself would be fine, but the Batmobile, if he was to use that, or the Batwing, okay, so if he had his vehicles would be expensive to use, but still a TV Batman could still work, for sure, definitely. I'm telling you, it could work. He doesn't even need the Batmobile anyway, just don't use it, whatever. Yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and see ya.